must protect your
Alright, what
bombs
do you
from
wanna
being defused by Op 4.
Shoot the glass and windows. Like that. Also shoot out this radio. Missed it. Oh, that is for just sound cues and stuff. Let me reinforce this. Shooting this radio obviously is really loud and it suppresses noise. Also shoot this glass, you can hear them repel up these like windows. So this is gen repel. You can hear them repel up there. Kids repel, and then you can hear them go double. Also, always reinforce these two walls right here. These are really important, especially because this is called like default breach. If you ever hear someone say their default, this is where they are. If you hear them say their default plant, this is default plant in games. Next, make headphones right across here. This is so you can see all the way in the double, and you can see top white. Next, what you want to do is make holes in concrete, or next to concrete. This is if you have a roamer, and they have like, it's kind of more of, you don't need to do this if you don't have like communication, but you can see people playing in the classroom right here. And this is also another default plant spot, so you can't get nitro from below. People, with this new like, I don't know what's it called, like you can throw nitros with like a trail. This is really OP now, because you can just aim it and land it right there if you're from below. But next what you want to do if you mute, obviously mute right there on white. Mute trophy door, mute breach, and then mute off right here because of the drone hole. But next what you want to do is make a crouch rotate. I mean, it depends. You can make crouch or head rotate depending on how aggressive you want to be. If you want to swing gen, if you want to swing white. But most of the time I put a standing rotate. Reinforce kids wall right here. I reinforce this wall to the left right here. Mind you, these are not champ site sets. These are just like my setup personally. I'm like gold on PC. Footholds right here. That's if you hear them hop in double. You can just literally just shoot their feet because they can't see you. It's like a one-way angle. Holes in the ground right here. If you have someone playing below, you can actually put a Melusi Banshee right on pane, well, like right through there, and it will actually trigger when they hop in this window, and it's like impossible for them to hit it, to like counter it. Next, what you're gonna want to do is reinforce the right side here. Headholes on the left. This is so when you have someone playing attic, if you're coming from kids, you can swing armored corridor, and you can swing trophy, master door, master closet. Also, if someone playing metal half, you can do that too. Reinforce those two walls, unless you have like, let's say you have a roamer watchtower. If you have a roamer playing T3, you're gonna need this rotate so they can get back in the site. Also, make it crouch again, so you can't be shot from trophy. You want to have the head holes kind of like at the top of this. You don't really want to get shot through like this. I could definitely make it a bit lower because you can still see all the way back there, but it's whatever. Now, personally, there's 3 different ways you can do this, but I like doing this if you have someone holding armory, like a castle. Head holes all the way across there. I reinforce this wall right here in armory corridor, or top main. Put head holes right here. And then if you have a castle, you can castle off this window. You can castle yourself in here and then make a rotate. But this allows you to see all the way in the attic. You can see armory window. You can see the master closet and the master. And then put your proxy alarm right on pane. So you can have, you know, an angle right here. I didn't even know you could bulk that. Okay, that's crazy. But I think we covered everything. If there's anything else we can do. I mean, if you have a roamer, obviously, get the hatch, right? That's only if you have a roamer playing kitchen and dining to like prevent reverse vertical. Just so you can see in the site if, you know, if you have like maybe someone just taking over. There's really no need to do this, but I've done it sometimes. It's worked. Yeah, on the next site.
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Alright, next site we're gonna do is laundry here. And first I'm gonna actually play a zombie and run shotgun.
You must protect your
Alright,
bombs.
basement sites are really fun one to set up because there's a lot of different ways you can do it. So first, head holes right here. You can see the top of one, or you can see the top of like T1 right there. It's pretty common. Go into kill box here. Reinforce the right side if you have a mirror. Pretty standard head holes to the left. You can see in the barrels. You can see just in the bunks. Well, not in the bunks. Isn't it called bunkers? Yeah. Yeah, blue bunks. Keep forgetting that. Alright, here's an interesting part for elbow. This is really important here. So obviously you're gonna wanna put your Jaegers with my on pillar right here. Reinforce kill box hatch, freezer hatch, main hatch, but there's 3 different ways you can play this. Reinforce always, this is just the general, reinforce the right side. And what you can do here, if you have someone holding elbow with, like in this room with you need to have a Jaeger with my and maybe a deployable shield so they can't get naded. You're gonna want to make a crouch rotate right here. If you're not gonna hold it, but you want to have an aggressive angle, if you're gonna have a teammate holding back freezer and they want to hold this, you're gonna put head holes like this. This allows you to play aggressive. Obviously, if you're playing freeze, you're gonna be playing up here, watching the stairs. You can watch in pillar, watchtower. You can also be watching elbow. That's if you're playing aggressive. But if not, you don't want to worry about that. Reinforce this off completely. And then just put a Cade Claw, like, I'll show you where to put one later. I mean, who cares? Alright, reinforce, or not reinforce, rotate always on this side right here. Never on this side, because when you crouch to here, when attackers usually just sit back laundry, they can see that. So make sure to put the rotate on the other side. Like right here. And why I like a zombie is so versatile on this side, that's why I love the runner. I'll show you her spots after. So there's like okay, there's a bunch of different ways to do this next site. Right? So if you have a mirror, do this. Peek it like this, mirror window on here, obviously. People will tell you put the reinforce in here, don't do that. It's this way. Just trust me on that. But then you're gonna, if you have a mirror right there, you're gonna reinforce, I think it was this wall, I'm pretty sure. You reinforce that, you put head holes right there. This allows you not to get shot from your mirror, and if you're running through, you won't get shot from freezer if they have freezer control. If you're running into supply. Or, sorry, in the closet. That. If you don't have a mirror, what you're gonna want to do is, in fact, reinforce this side, head holes on this side, on opposite, and you're gonna just want to switch this, reinforce this wall then, so you reinforce like this, and then head holes across like here. This allows you to have a more aggressive angle right here in the freezer, but you still won't get shot from main. So just pretend there's head holes here, you reinforce this side, and you can see how you can like look in the freezer there. Or if you want to be passive, footholds all the way across the bottom. Just all the way across the bottom. And watch the people proning. But now, here's why zombies really good on this site. I put in a zombie right here. This allows you when you're rotating in the wash, you won't get shot from freezer. I put in a zombie right above this knob right here. This allows you when you're playing long and rotating, you won't get shot from main and you can still peek freezer. Oops. Still peek freezer. I'm putting a zombie right here all the time. This allows for a one-way angle. See how you can't see anything here? But you can see all that, and they can't see you. It's a very strong zombie. Another one's here on this drone hole. Just try not to cover the rotate. And my last one is usually just a preference. You can use it to fix whatever. But it depends really where my last one wants to be. When I'm playing aggressive, I usually have my last one like right here. Just so I can hold this and have a little pixel right here. It's not that good, but it's there. But yeah, that is basement site. Forgot to say, get freezer hatch, main hatch, and kill box hatch right over here. And yeah, there it is.